Alright, the question is, can I get this Squire that costs less than $200 to sound anything remotely like Trey's tone? So over the past winter, my family and I went on a vacation out of town, and I was going to be gone for 10 days without my guitar, and I thought I would try to kind of survive without it because I didn't want to fly with my guitars or anything like that. I just didn't want to deal with the hassle of that. But once I got down there, I realized there was no way I could go that long without playing guitar. So I went to the local guitar center and picked up this Squire that cost maybe like $190, and I haven't changed anything with it. It's just got a humbucker in the bridge position and these two single coil pickups, whatever the Squire pickups are. So this got me thinking, if I had to rely on this guitar for recording or for a gig or anything like that, could I get it to sound good enough to get me by? And really kind of gets down to the question of, where does tone come from? So what I've done here is set up a little challenge for you guys where there's going to be 3 clips that you're going to hear in a moment. The first one's going to be David Bowie, the second one is going to be Stash, and the third one is Tweezer. And I took the studio version from those songs, and there's going to be clips of Trey playing, and then there's going to be clips of me playing the same thing. However, I think it'd be a little too easy for you guys to tell the difference between Trey and me, because there's no way I can sound just like Trey. So what I did was I mixed in not just the Strat, but also my Paul Reed Smith, which is more like $2,500. So we get a good kind of range of guitars. We get a really cheap one, kind of a middle of the road one, and then Trey's guitar. Now, one caveat: the David Bowie recording, I believe, was on an Ibanez. I don't think it was on his Languedoc, because I don't think he had it yet. So that one's, a little bit of a different scenario, but still it'd be kind of fun for you guys to try to pick it out. So after you listen to a clip, leave a comment with the title of the song, and then put what order you think the guitars were in. Just put T for Trey, put S for Strat, and P for Paul Reed Smith. And there's going to be 4 options per clip. There'll be at least 1 clip of Trey. I think you guys will pick that out pretty quickly, but it ended up being a little harder than I thought to pick the difference between the Paul Reed Smith and the Squire, which is pretty interesting. Okay, here come the clips, but just before we start, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd really appreciate it. If you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to put the correct order of all the guitars for each clip so you can check how your guesses were and how you did. All right, let's see what kind of tone we can get out of these guitars. Thanks for doing the challenge, everybody. Make sure to let us all know how your picks turned out and how many you got right, and if anything stood out and surprised you. Like, I know for me, that Strat was pretty impressive. The tone was pretty good, and it plays pretty well for a really inexpensive guitar. So let me know if anything jumped out to you. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can go over to patreon.com/fish guitar lessons, or pretty soon I'm going to be launching memberships here on YouTube, and there will be some special perks and videos available. It's a great way to help keep these videos going, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video.